Good afternoon. So let's talk about credit education. A lot of people get on here, they talk about their packages, they talk about, I do too, you know. But one thing they don't tell people is the educational part of credit. Now, I want to start with collections. Every collection that you pay off, you get between 20 to 36 points. Now, you can, if you don't have all the money, let's say you're paying $10 to $20 a month. I'm going to tell you about that because what that does is it adds 1 to 5 points every payment. So imagine you paying $10 a month, $20 a month on a debt. You're getting one to 5 points for every. Now, because you're doing that, you're stretching your points. You didn't know that, did you? You're stretching your points. So out of one debt account, you can average 50, 60 points by making these multiple payments. It's not about how much you pay. It's about how many payments you pay. I want to put that out there because a lot of people, 96% of Americans do not know the value of their money. Your money can be valued as something special, or it can be valued as foolish. The average person wants to rush and pay their debt. Why? Why would you want to rush and pay a debt? To get it out the way? To get it off your credit report? Let me tell you something. You can get it off your credit report one way or another. But if you want to pay it, number one, if you want to pay the whole thing, that's your prerogative. You want to get a settlement. So you're paying 50% of the debt. If the debt is $400 something, you're going to pay $200 something. If you want to stretch it out, and let's say you say, okay, I want to build my points up. What's the best way? The best way is to send them $20 a month. Squeeze them. Even $10. Because guess what they'll do? They'll turn around. When they get tired of seeing that $10 a month, they'll get tired and offer you a settlement. And a sweet settlement. Listen, I've had lenders, I've had debt collectors offer me a 90% settlement because I was stringing them along so good. And this was long time ago when I was first starting out with credit. Because they want it off their books. They rather have it off their books than for you to be sending them $10 a month. Because what happens is it makes them look bad. Listen, it doesn't make you look bad. It makes them look bad. That's some things that you need to know. Now, let's talk about red flags. Red flags are red flags are multiple addresses, phone numbers, social security numbers, addresses, whatever. Banks see them as a bad mark on your credit. You don't want that. That's one thing. Listen, they're worse than hard inquiries. They're worse than collections. It's the worst thing you can have on your credit. I'm going to tell you why. When you go to a lender, you try to get a credit card, and they see these red flags, it's a red flag. They don't want to give you nothing. They don't even want to give you a hot dog because these red flags indicate that you're a jumper. A jumper is someone that gets credit and just maxes it out and say, "I'll bump it, I'm not paying you." But 92% of the people that have these red flags aren't jumpers. It appears, it just looks like it. Because what happens is they've moved to different addresses. They've put things on their when they apply for things, they put additional things that they shouldn't have put on there. So now it looks like you're a jumper. Now it looks like you're a bad person. You're not a bad person. It's just that you have all these multiple things that need to be removed. Do not, I repeat, do not apply for anything until your red flags are gone. Because it makes you look bad. You don't want to look bad. You're starting over. This is your life. This is your future. You want your future to be right on track. You want to go down the right road. So that's a major step in getting credit repaired. Now, if you get your credit repaired and they don't mention the red flags, that means they're not professionals. That means they don't know nothing about credit repair. Because that's going to hurt you the most. That hurts you more than collections, hard inquiries, closed accounts. And that's what people don't realize. I had a woman, her credit was 800. I took off everything. She got the platinum package. Got everything taken off. So then a couple things pop up. She said, Mr. Kirby, I went to the bank. And she said, while I'm sitting at the bank, she said, something popped up on my credit report. They said it was red flags. So they wouldn't give me the loan. They said, if I get the red flags off, she said, they'll give me a $70,000 loan, which I wanted. So I said, no problem. I can have them off in 14 days. It's crazy because I took them off. And once I took them off, the bank gave it a loan just like that. These red flags can cause a lot of damage. You do not want them on there because you'll be denied for credit. And check this out. And even if you're approved for credit, you won't get the maximum credit you're supposed to get. So that's one thing you need to focus on. Let's talk about closed accounts. If you have closed accounts and you're paying off a closed account, you get from 20 to 60 points. Now, I urge everyone, if you're getting our package, request the master list. We automatically give you, but make sure you request it anyway, because the master list adds up to 233 points on your scores. That means if all three of your scores is at 500, you're going to see 700 plus. And I don't mean a matter of months and months and months and months. I mean, it could take from 30 days to 60 days, depending on how fast you act on the master list. Nobody has this master list but us. This master list was created to give you performance, to give you more points, to make your credit magnificent. So, a lot of people say, I've had people call me and tell me, Mr. Kirby, the master list is better than buying a trade line. The guy says, I got so many points from this master list. He said, it outdid my trade lines by 100%. And that was the first time I've ever heard that. And, it made me feel good because I created the master list. I sat down with some of the best banks, the best people, to create a list that my customers can have that will help them. And listen, this list is free with all our packages. And I did this because you deserve more. You deserve better. You deserve real help. Now, a lot of companies don't like that I put this master list out. I mean, I get some nasty calls. And you know what I tell them? I tell them that's too bad, because my company is here to help individuals, not to rob them blind like you guys are doing. $99 a month. And then you turn around, your score is still at 500. That's not help. That's being robbed legally. That's not help. I'm here for my customers. You got a problem, I want to fix it. Listen, even if we don't specialize in that subject, reach out to me and I will find the best company to help you with your problem. We are about helping individuals. And that's the problem with most people. They don't want to help you. They want to dig in your pocket, but they don't want to help you. I had a guy call me about 2 weeks ago. He said, Mr. Kirby, I wish I would have seen your ad a long time ago because I paid $1,800 to get my credit repaired. And he said, it's still at 400 points. Let me tell you something. If I paid $1,800 to get my credit repaired, I'm going to be at somebody's front door. And asking them, why is my credit still at 400 and something? If you pay that much money, your credit should be shining. It should be sparkling clean. Bad business. That's what it is. You're not giving it. Listen, people are not given education. They're not given a specialized list. They're not telling people, hey, when you get a secure card, these companies should be, they should be responsible. Not just responsible. They listen. If you tell somebody you do credit repair, and you're doing all the paperwork, you're doing this, you're doing that, it's more than paperwork. You want to give that person a map, a road to success. You want to educate them. You want to give them something extra to let them know this is how you want to rise your score. And guess what? This is how you're going to keep it up there. You can't keep on collecting the fee every month and expect what? What are you expecting? For them to keep on coming back? That's foolish. Why would you pay somebody $99 a month and your life is still on hold? The master list is like a rocket. If you use this list correctly, you will see your score skyrocket. Now, there's individuals that sit on the list. I just can't understand it. You have the tools to your future in your hands. And if you sit on that list, what are you doing? You're wasting your life away. The list was given to you as a gift from our company to create a better life. If you choose not to use the list, the only person you can look at in the mirror is yourself. Because you've been given the tools. You've been given the knowledge to succeed. People are worried about this virus. Let me tell you something. You know who's catching the virus? People that's not washing their hands. People that's not being clean. People that is going to these big places. Number one, I would stay out the malls. I would say places where there's tons and tons of people. You know, if you're using Lysol, you're doing this, you're doing that, you're washing your hands constantly, you know, you have nothing to you have nothing to fear. Most of the illness is coming from overseas. Don't travel and then come back over here and think you're going to be okay, because that's not it. I even put off a vacation I wanted to go on, so you know, it is what it is. You know, I want everybody to be safe, and because this is serious. You know, it's kind of sad they don't have a cure or some kind of something. You know, something like this that they should have people working 9 to 5. But that's a whole nother subject. I just want everybody to be safe and think smart. So you can go to our website, which is www.kirbyscreditkingdom.yolasite.com. Also, if you're still interested in the IPO, it's still available. I'm trying to think. From what I'm hearing, it's going to be another couple months. So that's good because the stock market is like out of control. So they're not going to put that IPO in the market until the market is leveled out. If you need information for that, contact me 610-470-8992. Um, let's see what else. What else? Also, our packages are still credit sweeps are $100. Full sweeps for $299. Credit repair platinum is $299. No, wait, no, my mistake. Credit repair platinum is I think it's $199. Yeah. Credit repair platinum and the full credit sweep is two different things. Yeah. So when thinking about your future, a lot of people say, "Oh, well, it's $100." Let me tell you something. Is $100 too much to change your future or change your life? You have to ask yourself that. I blow $100 in a lottery. I blow $100 doing nonsense. So if I was a customer and I wanted to change my life and I wanted to change my future, and it only would cost me $100, I would take it. It would be a great investment. You have to look at this as an investment. Credit repair is an investment. It's an investment in your future. Now, depending on what company you deal with, you have to ask yourself, what am I getting for what I'm paying? When you call, it doesn't even have to be me. You could call another company and say, well, what am I getting? Are you educating me? Are you letting me know about the methods you have to increase my credit score? And do you have a list that's going to increase my credit score? You see? These are very good questions that you should have before you pay $99 a month or any kind of fee. So it's very, very important that these questions are asked because you want to know what you're getting. You want to know when your score is going to be up, when your score is going to be down, what you have to do, your part that you play in this. You're going to war. This is not something you want to sit back and chill. You know what I'm saying? You're going to war. You're going to war with the credit industries. You're going to war with the bill collectors. And guess what? You want the best tools. Because you want to be able to fight this war and win. And at the end of the war, you want to be able to say, my credit's at 7-something. I'm happy now. I'm smiling. Because you won. Thank you and have a great day. Call me, text me if you have a question, a problem, whatever. Check out our website. If you have any questions, please text me, call me, 610-470-8992. And have a great day.